Good shot. He likes shooting, and if it's ever on the TV, he'll clap anytime anybody makes a shot, whether it's the other team or anybody. Wanna shoot? Can you shoot? Good shot. So pretty much all my day is just rebounding for him. He's cash. Might be the best shooter in the family. You want Dad how to shoot? Ready? Watch, I'm gonna shoot. Thank you, thank you. #1 fan, no matter what. Where's JB at? Right here. Who's your favorite player? Ah, thank you. I'm just a small kid from Colorado. Ready, set, to go. Top of the mountain. Run! My dad was born in Boston, so I heard a lot about it growing up. Good luck tonight. Put a stamp on it early. Don't let them get comfortable. See you at the game. Push the tempo. Dare to be great. Love, Pops. Stuff like that. I mean, whatever they want to do, I'm gonna support it. It'd be just cool to see them kind of going for their goals. I think it just kind of changes your perspective on things. I could go home, I could have 30, I could have 0. It won't change how he looks at me. My second son's 6 months now, so just kind of change your perspective of what's really important. Dax is playing defense. Obviously, it's the best thing that happened to me at the end of the day. I feel like if I didn't have kids and these 10 days off, I'd have been just paranoid and thinking about nothing but the finals, but at least the kids now give you a distraction and something to take your mind off of it and kind of change your perspective about it. So looking forward to it, but these days have been long. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb on board my rocket ship. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
This is what you played your whole life for, this moment right here. You think about from the first time you pick up a ball.
We all got journeys from different places, different walks of life. And we all met here at this moment in time. Now, final stages. It's about if we're going to take advantage of it or not. Some people are born to do great things. It's just a matter of time until they realize it.
Growing up, I always dreamed about being in this position that I am. And I just always felt like not enough kids back home dream big enough. People never see outside of St. Louis.
Folks, thanks. Have a great day. Enjoy your stay. And welcome to Boston. I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Go Celtics.
He came home, I believe he's in the 2nd grade. They had done some exercise at school where they went around the class and they all talked about what they wanted to be when they grew up. And he told him, I want to be an NBA player. And she told him, he needed to pick a more realistic goal, and the class kind of chuckled. It devastated him, and he came home and he was crying. And, I just took him by the chin, lifted his head up, and I told him, what she thinks of him doesn't dictate his future, his purpose, what he was born to do, and to never let anybody tell him there's nothing he couldn't do.
The Boston Celtics select Jason Tatum.
The moment they called his name, to watch your child pour into something, put the work in, dedicate their lives, and work relentlessly to chase after a dream and then to see it come true, like, is one of the best feelings ever.
My mom surrounded me with tough love. She understood what I was trying to do and what I was trying to accomplish and where I was coming from. Wasn't the perfect circumstances, right? Single mother, 18, 19 years old, living check to check, so I wouldn't be here had not my mom challenged me and pushed me as much as she did and still does to this day.
I always knew he would be a good dad. To watch him and the way him and Deuce interact and the way he feels about him and the way Deuce feels about his dad it's indescribable.
I was a kid who had a kid. I was still trying to figure out my way in this league. So I just wanted him to come to my games and share those moments. I wanted him to be a part of the journey with me and all the memories that we've been able to share over the years.
I was a single mom. I was 18 with a baby, and everyone told me I was gonna be another statistic, that I wouldn't be able to go to law school, I would never be able to fulfill my dreams. And I just always remind him, as long as, you know, I got breath in my body, I'll be there to have his back and support him in every way and push him and cheer him on, and there's nothing he can't do. Jason, it's me, it's Mama. My message to you this playoffs is to block out all the noise. Remember who you are, remember the work you've put in, remember God created you, you were born to do this. This is part of the journey and your story. You've always won, you're gonna continue to win. Make sure you enjoy this process and, you know, leave it all on the floor.
Who you surround yourself with at any point in time in your life, you're gonna be a product of them. When my family raised me and the people I had around me, they always spoke success into existence.
I see him walk out that tunnel, we lock eyes, and I just know, like, this is where he's supposed to be. It's all the characteristics that he was taught as a young man. It doesn't matter what people say, it doesn't matter what people think. Put your head down and you just grind. The time that he takes to connect with every player and staff member on a deeper level is what makes the difference. To have these genuine, heartfelt, deeper relationships, they become family.
Shuttles into the corner. Al Horford up, takes the three. Al Horford with the first bucket.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. We have an announcement to make today. We're welcoming Al Horford and his family to Boston and looking forward to the future.
It is a lifestyle being a Celtic. Hardworking, caring for your teammate, caring for your community.
Thank you. Vamos a hacerlo. Vamos arriba. Vamos allá. Está bien.
Wish you the best of luck bringing banner 18 to Boston.
I just want to point out to Al, he might not have seen it, but there's a blank banner up there on the right. So we're hoping that we can work together on that one.
My dad was, a big reason why I started to play basketball, and just at this stage of my career, for him to enjoy these moments, it's a very special thing. I don't take it for granted. Being able to do that with my son as well and having him be around with our group, it's pretty special too.
I used to take him to practice. I used to take him to all my game. And he was like 3 years old. And then he just sat on the chair for 2.5 hours without moving, just watching me practice. That's the way we raise him. He's always was a very disciplined young man. When I see him on the court, that put me up because, I know how bad he wanted to win. I remember I used to put a little hoop on the door, and then he used to take a little basketball and then shoot on that. I used to shoot with him. If I was winning, he started crying. He always was competitive. He hated losing. And since that moment, I said, this kid's gonna be something special,
Whenever anybody says, what's a great leadership quality, when I was growing up, it was loud, it was the biggest presence in the room. But Al, he knows exactly what to say at the right time. And he's probably the most patient leader I've ever been around.
Everything that I see right now that you guys see, it doesn't surprise me because I saw that since he was a younger man. He's approached, the game and his teammate like a family. As a father, I don't think I can be any more proud, than what I am right now.
I believe that, with this group, we've been through ups and downs, and I'm here, to help those guys, along the way. They've had to manage going from players trying to find their way in the league to becoming these superstars.
When you get to those moments, you just gotta let, your instincts kind of take over. Just let, nature take its course. And that's just being who you are and being present in the moment.
I believe that basketball chose Jalen. It was divine intervention. Jalen wasn't able to walk at the time. He was 9 months old.
I think I was on a Fisher-Price, but that's too cliche. I think I was just literally playing with a basketball and
Quentin was kind of taunting him, and I could see him like tunnel vision, like mesmerized with the ball. Jalen started to chase the ball. Those were his very first steps. People doubted him being the third pick in the draft.
The Boston Celtics select Jalen Brown from the University of California, Berkeley.
What's your message to the Boston Celtic fans that might not have known you, but now that you're a member of the Boston Celtics?
I'm gonna go to war for the city every night.
First off, I want to say I'm happy to be a part of the family. I know Boston has a lot of history, a lot of tradition, and I want to add to that.
They doubted him with getting biggest contract in NBA history.
I'm even more happy that his mom is here, can be present and watch her son blossom in life.
You know who you are, you have more purpose in every step that you take. I think that's one of the essentials of life, is just trying to figure out who you are. Knowing your purpose puts everything in perspective. Through challenges.
The Golden State Warriors return to a familiar place. They're on top of the NBA world.
Through adversity.
The Heat are going to the NBA.
Through perseverance. I think that's when growth happens.
he just has a certain Mamba mentality, Jordan mentality, as the culture would say, but I think that's just his own juice. Whether it's a game winner three or a game winner jump shot, he's hit it since middle school, high school, college, all the way up to pro.
And he's always been like that. You tell him he can't do something, he's gonna work hard to make sure that you're proved wrong. When you embrace your differences, you become more empowered. As a parent, you want your child to do well, be successful, and have a purpose. And if you continue to be authentic to yourself, you will definitely be successful.
I think it's already destined. It's already inside of you. But you know, some people were born and some people were sent.
Kristaps Porzingis comes back in after missing the last 10 games. He has not played for 38 days.
Caught myself today kind of sitting on the sideline and thinking like, I'm at the top of this game, no? And the best team in this whole sport. It's kind of like a surreal feeling, right? I think it's important to kind of look back and appreciate where you come from and how far you've came, but not stare back for too long. Just a moment of gratitude.
I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be in this position. I wouldn't be this successful. I wouldn't be the man that I am today. Had not my mom challenged me and pushed me as much as she did and still does to this day.
My father, Roosevelt, and my mother, Tanya, they allowed me to really understand how important it is to work. This is something as a kid you dream about, right? You work every day hoping to get here.
Everything that
happened in the past has gotten me to why I look forward. Even if a difficult time happens, I know that something good is gonna happen after that.
For me, just the love I have for it and the belief I have in myself keeps me going.
Coming to the U.S., pursue my dreams.
Not getting drafted and getting cut, getting hurt.
You know, being the rookie, the youngest guy.
It's just a special moment. You know, I was able to live out, you know, a dream of being in the NBA.
That's everybody's dream. That's my dream. So being here, it's a blessing.
I mean, a couple of years ago, I was like out of the NBA, and we had just had our first daughter. Wanted to be a good husband and father. Then kind of being like without a job and not really sure where we're going to be going. And I mean, it's special, obviously, to be a part of this now and trying to win a championship. And to think I would be there almost 3 years ago. And that felt like it.
Just continue to believe in the work you put in, believe in the fundamentals that you have, and just trust that you can do anything that you set your mind to.
And whatever the outcome is, you live with that because, you know what I mean, you're doing what you believe in.
I have tunnel vision, you know, whatever it is that's in my way, boom, I'm gonna do whatever is necessary to be healthy and to help this team win a championship.
Being in a team like the Celtics, it's different. This year, I feel like it's come together for us, and we're in the middle of it right now, but I've seen that growth.
It's humbling being on the team, especially when you have a group of great guys who are willing, just as willing as you. It makes it fun to come to work.
You know, the tradition, the history, the great players, coaches that have been here before us, they have shown you how it can be done, and they're proof that it can be done. But the culture of the organization are the people in the building. When everybody has that same vision and same drive, it creates a really motivating environment. It's a grind, man. It's tough, you know, just game by game, play by play, pushing your body to the limit to get that win at the end, to possibly edge our name in stone forever. That's the only goal.